asphalt is turning so cold. We run where the shadows are light. Through smoke and the fury we drive. Too fast, too loud, feel the ground. We never look back till we're found. Bass hit and we tear up the street. An earthquake of sound in the beat. The red line is crossing the zone. This dark open road is my home. No limits can hold down the flame. We play but it isn't a game. The mirrors are flashing with blue, but all that I want is the truth. The stereo shakes up my chest. The night will take care of the rest. We accelerate into the dark. We leave every border and mark. The piston is pumping like blood. We drown the silence in flood. Too fast, too loud, feel the ground. We never look back till we're found. Bass hit and we tear up the street. An earthquake of sound in the beat. The city is fading away. We don't give a damn what they say. The skyline is burning and bright. An endless and wild kind of ride. With adrenaline filling our veins. We cut all the ropes and the chains. The tires are screaming for more. The bass is vibrating the floor. We chase down the ghost of the wind. The point where the thrill has begun. No stopping, no slowing the pace. We conquer this ultimate race. Too fast, too loud, feel the ground. We never look back till we're found. Bass hit and we tear up the street. An earthquake of sound in the beat. The headlights cut deep in the fog. We run like a wolf out of law. The gear shifts, the dynamic grows. The speed is the only thing flows. We cross through the barrier now. The night is our king and we bow. The speakers are melting away. The subwoofers start to decay, but we keep on pushing the sound. The loudest crew ever around. A heartbeat that rolls with the sub. The highway is turning our club. Too fast, too loud, feel the ground. We never look back till we're found. Bass hit and we tear up the street. An earthquake of sound in the beat. The finish is nowhere in sight. We stay in the kingdom of night. The fuel is the fire inside. We take this incredible ride. Forever ahead of the crowd. We scream it out heavy and proud. Electric reflections on glass. The minutes are moving so fast. I see the violet glow in the sky. We watch the whole world flying by. The pressure is starting to rise, with danger awake in your eyes. Purple smoke across the lane, thunder rolling through my vein. Every road leads back to you when the world goes black and blue. The bass line is pumping so deep, the rhythm won't let us to sleep. Your silhouette moves with the track. There's no way of turning us back. We breathe the electronic air without any sorrow or care. The concrete is burning our feet. The melody tastes bittersweet. We dance on the edge of the night, surviving this electronic life. The synthesizers cry in the dark, leaving a permanent mark. Purple smoke across the lane, thunder rolling through my vein. Every road leads back to you when the world goes black and blue. The dashboard is glowing in green, the prettiest sight ever seen. We flow like a river of sound, where nothing but echoes are found. The frequency takes full control and opens a gate to the soul. The shadows are chasing our car. We follow a singular star. The tension is thick as the night, but everything feels so damn right. We crash through the silence ahead, where angels are fearing to tread. Purple smoke across the lane, thunder rolling through my vein. Every road leads back to you when the world goes black and blue. Your fingers are touching the dial. We break all the rules for a while. The subwoofers tear up the space as we find our ultimate place. A loop that will never conclude in this dark and beautiful mood. The morning is light years away. We don't want the coming of day. Just keep the sub low and so loud, lost deep in this electronic cloud. The voltage is striking us now. The universe shows us just how. Purple smoke across the lane, thunder rolling through my vein. Every road leads back to you when the world goes black and blue. Boom, 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 da da dum dum, da da dum dum. Boom, 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 da da dum dum, da da dum dum. Da da dum dum, da da dum dum, da da dum dum, da da dum dum, da da dum dum. My pulse is beginning to drop. The baseline is ready to pop. The monitor's showing the line, but we are just doing so fine. The silence before the big crash, the seconds before we will smash. 3, 2, 1, hit the floor. Give me bass, I need some more. Body shaking, earthquake sound. Rip the speakers off the ground. Dum, 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 dum. Dum, 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 dum. The tension is building up high. The vocals are reaching the sky. The filter is opening wide. There's nowhere to run or to hide. Hold on to your seat for the shock. The rhythm is ready to rock, 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 rock. The sub bass is hitting so hard it catches you right off your guard. The crowd is a wave in the dark, ignited by just a small spark. We drop the heavy electronic bomb and destroy all the quiet and calm. 3, 2, 1, hit the floor. Give me bass, I need some more. Body shaking, earthquake sound. Rip the speakers off the ground. Down, 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 down. The frequency drops to the floor. The subwoofer's begging for more. The pressure is heavy and deep, awaken the city from sleep. A sonic blast right in your face. The kings of the electronic space. The energy never can die. It lifts you up heavy and high. We ride on the wave of the sub. The maddest sound inside the club. The speakers are moving the air with power that's crazy and rare. 3, 2, 1, hit the floor. Give me bass, I need some more. Body shaking and quick sound. Rip the speakers off the ground. Dum, 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 dum. The dynamic reaches the peak. The sub is too strong for the weak. The walls are beginning to shake from every single move that we make. The structure is falling apart, but this is just only the start. The kick drum is punching your soul. The bass is taking total control. We don't need no oxygen now. The rhythm is showing us how. Just lose yourself deep in the mix. The ultimate electronic fix. 3, 2, 1, hit the floor. Give me bass, I need some more. Body shaking, earthquake sound. Rip the speakers off the ground. Dun, 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 dun. The drop has exploded the place, leaving no single small trace. The line on the monitor bends. The rave energy never ends. fading away. Black smoke over highway and street. We walk to the electronic beat. The factories burn in the night, providing a dangerous light. Black smoke rising in the sky. Bass boosted, making you high. Speakers tearing through the floor. Always craving something more. The heavy rain starts to fall down upon this industrial town. The metal is cold to the touch. We don't really care about much as long as the music is loud. We stand tall and dynamic and proud. The distortion is heavy and clean, the darkest sound you've ever seen. The gears are turning so fast, we know that this moment won't last, but we keep on pushing the track with no thought of ever turning back. Black smoke rising in the sky. Bass boosted, making you high. Speakers tearing through the floor. Always craving something more. The oil is leaking like tears, conquering all of our fears. The sub bass is heavy and low, controlling the way that we go. The rhythm is mechanical now. The system is showing us how. The sirens are sounding afar, but we are inside of our car, protected by walls made of sound. The heaviest bass ever found. We don't need their order and law. We live for this beautiful flow. Black smoke rising in the sky. Bass boosted, making you high. Speakers tearing through the floor. Always craving something more. The smoke is beginning to clear, but we know the drop is so near. The elements start to align to make this dark music divine. We breathe in the carbon and bass, the rulers of this dirty space. The asphalt is cracking right now. The subwoofers showing them how to break every concrete design and cross the forbidden line. The power is raw and so real. The metal is all that we feel. Black smoke rising in the sky. Bass boosted, making you high. Speakers tearing through the floor. Always craving something more. The smoke disappears in the dark, but we left a permanent mark. The echo remains in the street, the heavy industrial beat. Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. The motion is frozen in time. We commit the ultimate crime of stopping the world for brakes, no control. Let the bass line take your soul. Hands high, street glow, feel the heat. We dissolve inside the beat. The digital dashboard goes dark. We look for a singular spark. The engine is quiet and still, but we have the ultimate thrill. The silence is heavy and deep before the bass wakes from its sleep. The air is vibrating so fast. We know that the quiet won't last. The build-up is starting to grow. The frequency's starting to low. Get ready to launch into space. The champions of this crazy race. Full speed, no brakes, no control. Let the bass line take your soul. Hands high, street glow, feel the heat. We dissolve inside the beat. We explode into maximum gear, destroying the shadow of fear. The world is a blur in our eyes as we reach for the electric skies. This beat is a drug in our veins, breaking all conceptual chains. The sub-bass is keeping us ground while we are flying with sound. The speakers are working so hard, pushing past every single yard. We don't need a destination to go, we just need the tempo to flow. Full speed, no brakes, no control. Let the bass line take your soul. Hands high, street glow, feel the heat. We dissolve inside the beat. The friction is burning the track. There's no way of holding us back. The acceleration is raw, the best thing that we ever saw. We fuse with the metal and sound. The fastest car ever was found. The landscape is turning to lines. We pass all the highway signs. A streak of bright neon and light, slicing right through the dark night. The energy cannot be stopped until the last record has dropped. Full speed, no brakes, no control. Let the bass line take your soul. Hands high, street glow, feel the heat. We dissolve inside the beat. The velocity reaches the max. The velocity reaches the max. The velocity reaches the max. We leave all our shadows and tracks behind in the dust of sound. The greatest ride ever was found. The ground is beginning to rip. We take a deep electronic trip. The sub bass is moving the floor. The people are begging for more. The structure is starting to bend. We ride it right down to the end. Earthquake hitting through the ground. Sub bass tearing all around. Windows shaking from the sound. Loudest track that can be found. The frequency drops down so low. It alters the way that we go. The internal organs vibrate. We enter a different state. No melody needed tonight. Just raw, low, and power and might. The concrete is turning to dust. In this heavy bass we will trust. The sound waves are visual now. The amplifiers showing us how to push past the limit of sound. The deepest vibration around. Earthquake hitting through the ground. Sub bass tearing all around. Windows shaking from the sound. Loudest track that can be found. The glass is beginning to shatter. The rules of the world do not matter. We live in the center of base. A massive and heavy dark space. The sonic boom hits your chest. The subwoofer putting to test. The tectonic plates start to shift as we give the volume a lift. The pressure is massive and real. The only thing that we can feel. Just ride on the seismic wave. The music that holds us as slaves. Earthquake hitting through the ground. Sub bass tearing all around. Windows shaking from the sound. Loudest track that can be found. The dust is rising so high, darkens the blue of the sky. But down in the underground rave, we dig our own beautiful grave with low frequencies in our head, where normal men copy with dread. The amplifiers are on fire. The energy reaching up higher. We don't stop the heavy distortion. It grows out of every proportion. The ultimate sound system test to see who is truly the best. Earthquake hitting through the ground. Sub bass tearing all around. Windows shaking from the sound. Loudest track that can be found. The shaking is finally done, but we are the ones who have won. The echo remains in the earth, a heavy electronic rebirth. dum 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 dum. dum dum dum. The towers are burning in gold, a story that never was told. The skyline is twisted and bent, the electronic message was sent. We watch from the top of the hill, the city is perfectly still. Chaos burning in the night, purple neon shining bright. Lose control and let it fly. Take the bass into the sky. Starting to scream like a beautiful digital dream. The rhythm is jagged and sharp. We tear up the strings of the harp. No classical music tonight, just electronic power and might. The grid is beginning to fail. We leave a bright electronic trail across the dark face of the town. We tear all the old structures down with heavy sub-bass in our soul. We take over total control. Chaos burning in the night, purple neon shining bright. Lose control and let it fly. Take the bass into the sky. Are sparking with light, a beautiful industrial sight. We dance in the ruins of sound, where nothing but echoes are found. The loop is repeating so fast. We know that this chaos will last. Frequency climbs to the top. Get ready for the ultimate drop. The city is watching us rise like stars in the electronic skies. We don't need their permission to be. We are completely and totally free. Chaos burning in the night, purple neon shining bright. Lose control and let it fly. Into the sky. The digital distortion is clean, the finest thing we've ever seen. It slices right through the dark space, leaving a permanent trace of our electronic design. Across the forbidden line. The subwoofers rumble so deep, they wake up the dead from their sleep. The rhythm is driving us mad, the best thing that we ever had. Just surrender your mind to the mix, the ultimate electronic fix. Chaos burning in the night, purple neon shining bright. Lose control and let it fly. Take the bass into the sky. The skyline is dark once again, but we are the rulers of men. Our music will always remain, the heavy sound inside your veins. single move that we make. The highway's empty and wide, with nowhere for secrets to hide. The engine is humming a tune underneath the fading white moon. One last ride before the light, one last track to end the night. Baseline heartbeat fading slow into the morning yellow glow.
Watch the dark shadows leave.